Sir, once the very motion which we are discussing today is an economic one, full stop. I would confine myself to the economics of it, knowing that economic problems can be solved only by economic solutions and not by political solutions, full stop. We are discussing a national issue which is of vital concern to the people, full stop. Prices are a national concern, and as legislators, it should be our duty to place the subject above party politics, full stop. I believe prices and tempers should not rise simultaneously, at least on the floor of the house, full stop. It can happen in the market where prices and tempers rise together, but when tempers cool down, prices do not follow suit, full stop. That begin the experience of life. Let us try to understand the problem rationally, logically, and dispassionately, full stop. Let me reiterate today that what we are discussing is the current price situation and not the situation as it prevailed during the previous regime, full stop. References to the past are, of course, always necessary in any analysis of the economic forces because economic wisdom is largely retrospective, full stop. But let us not be bogged down in mutual recrimination because we want this debate to generate more light than heat, and that I hope that is the desire of everyone participating in it, full stop. But that has not been the trend so far, full stop. When we discuss the trend in the current prices, we have to remember the positive indications, full stop. It is a fact that the annual rate of inflation in terms of the wholesale price index has come down progressively from 22% in January 1986 to 14% in January 1997 and further to 10% in August 1997, full stop. I am afraid I have to give some figures because we have heard distorted figures and I would like to correct the position, full stop. In August last year, the wholesale price index had risen by 12% over that of the previous year, full stop. But on August this year, it rose only by 6%, full stop. Here I am not underestimating the fact that the rate of inflation in the country is still high and even downward percentage changes in the rate of inflation cannot conceal the fact that they are indeed growth upon growth, full stop. The finance minister said this year that the prices would soon hit a plateau, but hitting a plateau is not enough, full stop, paragraph change. We have to ensure that after reaching a plateau, the prices actually slide downhill, full stop. I shall not extensively dwell on the contributory factors of price rise because, as I said earlier, this is no occasion for mutual recrimination, full stop. But if one objectively analyzes the factors responsible for the massive price rise, full stop, I am sure many of you members sitting in the opposition will agree with me that you cannot evade responsibility for this entirely, full stop. The largest bungling with public finances and the total breakdown in infrastructure has been of the greatest tragedies in our economic life, and the shadow of that is still with us today, full stop. I shall also not go into the global factor such as the progressive rise in the prices of crude and also rise in the prices of the other commodities which we have to essentially import, full stop. Paragraph change. These are factors on which we have little control, full stop. However, we must consider the relative weightage of these factors on the general price rise, full stop. The changes are already visible during the current financial year, full stop. For example, the impact the petroleum price rise on the overall price increase this year stands at 18%, which is slightly less than what it was last year, full stop. There has been a substantial fall in the contribution of sugar and good. It was just about 2% this year, in contrast to as high as 39% last year, full stop. On the other hand, what has sharply risen is the share of vegetable prices, milk and milk products, fish and meat, cereals, pulses, oil seeds and edible oils, full stop. On the whole, it has followed a pattern. Whatever is subject to seasonal variations has become scarce and therefore dear, full stop. I am prepared to put it down to climatic factors to some extent, full stop. But at the same time, I must request the Honorable Finance Minister to enlighten us on this as to why there has been a failure in poultry and dairy sectors, full stop. Even butter today has disappeared, full stop. It is scarce in Delhi and in other cities too, full stop. We would like you to enlighten us as to why such a situation has arisen, full stop. There are other confusing issues, full stop. We are told by the agriculture ministry that there has been a good sugarcane crop this year, full stop. If that has been so, why are we importing 2 lakh tons of sugar this year, question mark. We are fortunate that the agriculture minister is sitting here, full stop. I would like him to enlighten us on this point, full stop. I hope that finance minister will bridge this small information gap. Let me go to the main strategies that are being applied by the government, full stop, close.